Sorry, I had a glitch there. Um, I had a glitch there, and just permit us to go some extra time. Mr. Yaya, you have your hands up. Please go ahead. Okay. Yeah, there was a glitch there, and I was still talking, not knowing that I've been cut off. Okay. Right. And so actually at this point, we will now notice that what you really do and your internal operation and security is actually internally. You can actually manage your security as safely as you can, depending on what works for you. Why is this thing still doing this? Okay. But at any rate, oh dear, why is this? Okay. Hello? Hello? Please let me just know if we can take, let's just take questions now so that I know we'll do like 10, 20 minutes more now. But let me just take some more, let me just take some comments now, please. Do I pick on people? Let me pick Mr. Babatunde. Yes, Mr. Babatunde. Yes. Mr. Babatunde, please go ahead. Oh, yeah, I can't hear. I said, sorry. Mr. Babatunde, can you hear me?
Sir, we can hear you. I don't know if Mr. Babatunde can hear you, but I
No,
can hear you.
yeah, he has his hands up. So I want to hear from him, please. Mr. Babatunde? Okay. Okay, so at this point, I want to know what question do you have at the point of trying to manage a role? And of course, putting the right people on that role, because you can actually create a new role any day. It depends on what works for you. Like I said, Mr. Abdraman, I don't know whether you have such an instance that you can
Yeah,
share.
yeah. Sir, the only question I have here is just like a question.
Yes,
I
please go
want to,
ahead.
like now, if we are creating a user, like a new staff, or then it's just a new staff, we just create it.
No,
Do we
sorry,
need,
sorry, sorry. Okay, you are talking about user, not at the point of admin person.
yes, like is an administrator that is going to create a user, then
Yes,
you start it. But I'm now
yes.
asking a question now that is it possible for us now as an administrator to certify the user without sending mail to you?
We have a reason for that. Let me explain that again. Maybe you went in my last sessions.
All right, sir.
Hello, are you with me?
I'm with you.
We have a reason for that. You see, because now we are talking about, don't forget that it is only in-house personnel that you have to certify. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, the reason is that we have seen instances when we have internal abuse,
Okay.
and people have created users for certain specific purposes that doesn't all go well with that company. We don't work there, but it could be difficult for us to now explain things that will happen, especially when such an handle or ID has been used to do one thing or the other. Are you with me? So you can imagine that is why when sometimes you are creating a user, please, there is no such user as ict@mbcgroup.com.ng. That's no human being. I don't know whether you're
Yes.
getting me. So
Yes,
we
of
do
course.
we
Yes, of
we
course.
we, we see all sort of things like that. So when issues happen and the audit trail is to reflect, that is not a human, and that is the caution. And before now, we have seen instances when a complete online business, before this time that we're even becoming more comfortable, we have done online way back during our Webstone days. And we saw a business that really went haywire because they were online. And even at that time, it was just 50% online and 50% on-premise. So, but the online bit was that people were logging into work as staff from different parts of the country. But guess what? When they resign and go, nothing and nobody is managing their exit. So they can still even decide to leave your organization and still work with you on their own because there's something they are benefiting. Especially when it was a banking environment. They were taking deposits. They take deposit from the market woman, post it, but the money was never in your company's bank, especially when they were able to get cash. But the statement of the woman or the trader in the market must reflect that he paid 20,000, he paid 10,000, when the cash was collected by an officer who no longer work in that company. So there were certain instances like that when the online business was just starting. So this was the reason why, as technical support people here, we have to pay attention, at least to checkmate at that point so that we can actually confirm that you are granting access to somebody. And not only that, if you are granting access to somebody, you are supposed to employ, you are supposed to train before you grant access, because you don't just grant access. The person is not taking access to go and learn. No, he must have learned before being granted access. But because sometimes we want to cut the cost of recommending the person for training, we don't mind that you have trained the person internally and you can now grant the person, because that's exactly what you are doing, that you are now authorizing the person must be added. It's because you have given the person internal basic education before he's joining the application. I don't know whether I'm answering your question, Mr. Abdurrahman. Hello, Mr. Abdurrahman. Okay, please, any more question, please, at this point?
Yes, hello.
Yes, please. Go on, sir.
Yeah. All right, thank you, sir. So my question is, I would like to emphasize more on what you said earlier regarding the role of creating a user and that of giving access. When you said creating a user should be done by the operations department, while the function of the IT is to grant access,
Okay, no. Okay,
to the user. Yes,
let me just clarify that.
sorry.
There was a case where customer accounts are being opened. Customer
Customer.
customer, that's a customer case. Customer case is opened in the operations unit, sir. Do you get me there?
All right, sir.
The customer accounts are managed the operations unit, which is they are doing well now. But then to now grant access, to give them access to be able to access the account, they will need what's it called? They will need to be granted that access. That is the work of the system administrator. And we do not come in. We don't have to do anything. Once the system administrator grants them access, they are good to go. The customer will be able to log into the account. Will just spare me some time because I want to be able to see if a customer is to log in so I can explain what happens there so that we can now see the differential. A staff access is by his email address. So by your
Yes,
valid email address, we know who is working. But a customer, his portfolio is what the portfolio ID is what he uses. Don't forget that the portfolio will be having an email attached, which is not too important at that point. And that is
yes,
why I, myself as a customer, I can have 2 accounts or 3 accounts and I maintain the same email, but my portfolios can never be the same. So the portfolios that is accessing is the person that we are identifying with that is working. So
Right.
the part of where we join is to confirm, is actually to confirm a user, but that must be an in-house staff, not customer of the firm. So the risk in that area is with the staff of the company, because the staff of the company is able to access your back office, your accounts, your operations. So when you now create a key man risk around a strange ID, there could be a problem that we cannot defend. Please let me take Mr. Tunde. Are you available now?
Yes, I'm available
Oh,
now.
please,
Thank you,
please,
sir.
please go ahead, please.
Okay. Well
Mr.
done.
Anthony, I'm coming, please. Please go ahead, sir.
Okay, so good job you are doing there, sir. Thank you, sir. I just want to ask about this OMS account creation. We usually have issues with it. I want to know how it's going to be now. Is it going to be more simplified now, or we have issues then that sometimes we create accounts severally. Sometimes email will not drop in the the customer's email box for the customer to click the link, and sometimes you will get the link, but when you put the password details, in fact, the password will be created. But when it's now time for the customer to log in, it now becomes a problem. Now tell you just continue to return the page and it's not leading you
Yes,
anywhere.
yes. Sorry, I think these are fallouts. These are actually the fallouts in the last 3-4 months. In fact, the last 3-4-5, up to 5-6 months, yeah, thereabout, yes, that we've been starting all these changes that we are doing. You notice this application started when we were running live and all of that, but all along, we had to like suspend some things, and that version, people were still using it until we had to just stop it and start a different project, so that we don't create an issue. And that period also gave us the opportunity to address the xCloud server movement. So at that point, we may have that issue at that time. But I think what we have now, even at that point, once we see the case, we identify with what must have happened, and we request that they purge and recreate them and to be okay. But at any rate, or we also give you a version that did not have that problem at that time, and you'll be able to reset. We've had that instance in NBC a couple of times, and we've also had that instance with you too. That's the way we had to nib it. But going forward, because the whole idea now is that we're going to push out all of that. And please, one additional thing is that part of the policy area, particularly under the surveillance configuration, will be for you to decide whether to implement your multi-factor authentication. That's actually one point I wanted to mention last now. So that will be an internal decision. People are not familiar with it now, but it won't be difficult by the time you now implement a multi-factor authentication. And what that simply does is that we activate it, we just check it under the surveillance configuration. That is also the area where you activate certain other policies, like when you post a deposit or you post a payment or any other transaction, the customer gets an alert. Like we got a company recently say we should deactivate it for them. But while some companies say they want that to happen. So like I say, it's actually an internal decision. If you want it activated, there's a place to uncheck. If you want it activated or when it's time, there's a place to go and check it back and you'll be fine. So these have just been some of the changes. Let me hear from Mr. Anthony Ojawali, sir. Mr. Sani, I'll join you, please.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. My name is Anthony Ajawale from Standard Union. You've actually addressed one of the questions that I have, but I just want to emphasize that the fact that Mr. Olaoye mentioned during his presentation that two-factor authentication is a requirement going forward. So
Yes.
I wanted to ask whether that has been implemented in this new application.
Excellent. Do you know, even in the old application, is there, but the rule has now been properly made prominent in this edition. That's just it. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Mr. Sani.
So my second question.
Okay, please, Mr. Anthony, go ahead, please.
My second question, okay, is that this new application, does it have an API implementation for us? For instance, in case you want to extend the application to do more, to reach more clients, or maybe we want to also have other service providers that can connect through us or do businesses through us via API interface. Does it
Right.
support
Okay.
that approach?
Okay. First and foremost, currently the application does not have an available API for external consumption. So, but then what you want to do will be important for us to understand what it is, so that it's not like a multiplicity of the same application, but at any rate, there are things we can extend, there are things we can actually look at what we want to do, and we can actually look at that, because we are already actually in talks in a particular case, But then the whole idea was like, of course, when you have a customer and you need an API that you want to reach the customers, why not? We can actually consider that and put up an API ahead of that. So that is key. But then we need to actually be, do I say we need to be educated or informed as to what your actual request is, so that that can be attended to along your particular reasoning. Thanks. Okay, Mr. Sonny, Mr. Anthony, does that address it a bit, please?
That's okay. That's okay.
Mr. Sonny Abdullahi.
Yeah, I'm Sani Ali Abdullahi from Kundila Finance Services.
Are you in Lagos now?
Actually, no, I'm in Kano. I'm in Kano, sir.
Yeah.
Please, I don't know. Is this authentication also, and you have already addressed it. And then number two, the issue of this reject contract note. In some cases, before registering a particular customer account, I don't know whether we are in this model. Am I to continue?
Well, please just go ahead. I'll see the essence of administration in it. If it's valid, I'll let you know. Please complete.
Okay. At times, before creating a customer account into the environment, the operation side, they will run the contract note, or they will run the trading, and instead of it too, I just want to make a maybe observation. Is there any way that you can manipulate it, that if there is a particular error or a particular error in the running of the contract note, you shouldn't go direct, then going back to the other portal to identify the rejected ones? Did you get what I'm trying to?
No, we will address this in
Instead
the intelligence. Sorry, Mr. Abdurrahman.
Okay.
Sorry, Mr.
Okay.
Abdullahi. Mr. Abdullahi, sorry. We will
Okay.
address this in the actual session during the operations, please.
Okay.
Because this observation is and the bits of all the necessary things is why that was even the basic core of trade management and settlement issues in the operations, please.
Okay.
So that we don't waste the time here. Please, we need more system administrator related questions, please. I wish I can pick on someone.
That's all for now.
Okay, please, thanks. Thank you very much, Mr. Sani. Let me see. Don't wait until I call you. Mr. Gabriel.
Oh, good afternoon, sir.
Aha. See, don't wait until I call you. Please share your admin.
Okay, actually, for not fully concentrated on this session.
Can you imagine?
I'm actually trading.
It's like I got you. Is that right?
So sorry, sir.
Okay.
So, but I'll be following up and everything that we presented.
Okay. Thanks.
My question
Go ahead.
Will come when we get to the operations.
Exactly.
Module. So that's where I have contributions, sir.
Do I have a lady now, Sharifat? A lady, Sharifat, are you on the call? But I saw that was Shalom. I saw that. Please, any other question? Mr. Kola Wale Martins, administrator of how many? Over 27 years. Mr. Kola Wale Martins? Mr. Kola Wale Martins. I'm sure he's also, this is not the trader. He can't do trading. But anyway, please, Let's just generally share comments. What's our thoughts? Mr. Abraham, sir, what's your thoughts? Let's just take comments and thoughts. I can see my brother there, Mr. Sunday.
Hello.
Yes, please. Yeah, please go ahead, sir.
It's a nice presentation. Well appreciated.
Hello, Mr. Amos.
Oh, okay. I'll come back. Please, I'll come to you, sir. I'll come to you, sir. After Mr. Abraham, please go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you for your presentation, sir. It was a very nice one.
Well, we'll regularly hold this because this is not all and over. Okay, thank you so very much, Mr. Abraham. And of course, sorry for the stress. You know, what we had to pass through during the S-Cloud era and the S-Cloud transfer time.
Yes.
Then Mr. Kolawole Martins. Sorry, please. Mr. Kolawole Martins.
I noticed...
Good afternoon.
Oh, sorry, Mr. I'll come back to you, Mr. Abraham. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Martins.
Good afternoon, Mr. Amos, and every other person on this platform. Thank you for your inciting, educating session.
Issue.
Yeah. It is highly educative, and I think I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, sorry,
but what I want to ask is about dual authentication on the clients that log in.
Oh, yes.
How does it work?
No. How it works is that currently you put a user ID, right, and put a password, and you say click.
I'm asking that question because I noticed in the previous environment it wasn't working.
No, that's what I'm telling you now. That's what I'm telling you now. You've been better informed. Yes. Hold on, sir. That's what I'm telling you now. I mean, it's not a new thing, really. It's been there, but now the same way it works. What now happened is this. What happened is that you're having a third level before you can log in now. That's what it simply means. So you will have your user ID, you have your password, and you also get an OTP that is sent to your mail before you can go in. That's an additional level. So my question is, as a management, and you have listened to Mr. Molaoye at the beginning, which was the main reason why I had to bring that department to this discussion, to start the discussion. And also, on Friday, we'll be having the president of the NGX too, also start that session. On Monday, for the accountants, particularly in your session, Mr. Kolawole Martins, are you comfortable when you are talking to accounts, talking to your system to raise a journal? Are you comfortable? Because human beings should human beings still be posting journals?
That's not where we are presently.
No, I'm just telling you, I'm just asking a question. In your session, that's what in your session that day, that's the curiosity that will drive most of the times. Thanks. All right, please, let's take more, please. Do I have Mr. Olusegun Ajayi?
I think Mr. Abraham is trying to say something.
Oh, please, Mr. Abraham, please. Yes, please go ahead, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for remembering me, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, I noticed you are running the application from your code.
I'm running from the source code. This session.
Yes,
please. Yes.
And you are having a lot of glitches.
I've warned you before that I'm running from the source code and that will happen. Yes.
Why I'm calling is I want you to please take care of it so that before we start running it, those glitches will not be encountering them, sir.
Okay, thank you, noted. That's my environment, and that's why I know, of course, when it goes. I appreciate you. That's fine. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
We take it.
Sir.
The architect, sir, I'm not still satisfied with your answer to my question.
Oh, sorry.
My question is about authentication.
I just let you know. Sorry, I just told you now that one, please believe that you have to take that decision internally. By the time we are installing, we could actually guide. We'll give you a few guides as to what you feel to implement. But like I told you, you have listened to Olaoye. Some of these concerns are almost mandatory now.
My question is,
they are mandatory now.
My question, sorry, sir.
All right.
My question is, at every point of a trader logging in, that is the client wanting to trade, must see or be authenticated. Is the point? Is that
the point? No, sorry, please. It happens at the point of log. That same point that you are trying to go in any time you must get an OTP before you can proceed. No more your user ID and password, no longer.
Okay, OTP, that is authenticated.
That is the level of the multi-factor, yes.
That is
yes.
automated.
Yes.
Automated authentication, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Sunday, sir. Mr. Lekore, sir, how are you, sir?
Guymos, how are you, sir?
I'm thanking God. I'm thanking God, sir.
Can you imagine? Each time I try to reach out to you, I can't reach out to you on your call. I don't know why.
Oh, in this session,
not,
because
not section.
Oh, anytime.
Normal interaction.
I've spoken with all your colleagues, even all your colleagues before now. Please, anytime. Even if I say an SMS, obviously I'll call. An SMS or anything, I'll call.
I
please
truly
go ahead,
appreciate
sir.
it. I really appreciate the trading, the way the analysis is done. It's not left for us to go back and look at our backup and see what we can do internally to, to also promote the system and also the market.
In fact, you raised something very important now too, when you said backup. And I also want to ask a question. Rather than me asking you, I want to ask a question. Please, is there anybody here? Hello? Is there anybody here that is not aware that we have written severally for you to consider Dropbox premium account for daily backup? Is there just anybody here? Because the response has been so low, very, very discouraging, very, very discouraging. And let me tell you the problem here. Do we know that if today your current server has a problem and is down for 2-3 days, there is no way you can reach your data. There's no way. Whereas, if your server is down today, the backup we had yesterday could have saved the situation, because it's just for us to get a link. You send the link up from your Dropbox. We don't keep it. You give us the link of the last backup to us, and we will restore you in a DR environment so that business can continue. And that is what we call business continuity. So if you have that gap today, please, leaving this point, that is one last word that please, if you have not done so, please be that it is important that you try and close that this week. Because like I'm talking to you.
Simon, sir.
Yes, please. All right, sir.
Sorry, Mr. Simon, sir. Are we still using server? I'm thinking we are using central server.
Mr. Kolawole Martins, I'm sure Mr. Rotimi would advise you better. You are still using servers, sir.
Well, yeah, I don't think Rotimi is aware.
Mr. Abba, no, please don't say that.
Is it cloud server?
A server is a server. You give us the server.
I know. No. Why I'm saying that, if it's a cloud server, maybe cloud server is warehouse somewhere else.
Of course, you actually bought the server. You sent the parameters to us. Yes, it's hosted somewhere. But okay, I understand where you're going. So you feel that your backup is on that machine. And my question
now I know this your language. It's only you that understand this language.
All right.
So it's only you that understand this language.
Mr. Martins, I understand where you're going. I understand where you're going, because servers are meant to host things, including your data. That's where it is. But we are saying that in your IT policy, backup is supposed to be kept external to that primary server. It must be kept external, somewhere else.
Some kilometer from the office.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. So that people don't think you have to jump somewhere.
I have to travel to Kano.
It should just be a different place. It should just be a different storage. Please. And please, we say premium. The reason why it's premium is because your databases have grown large. So, and the database will be able to go into a bigger database without having to disturb you of being filled in a short while. So this is just the reasons.
Okay,
thank you. You said this session is 11 a.m. to 12 noon.
No, this is just we are just wrapping after we are free. Even at the other day, I don't want to tell you guys that I can spend more. Not today. If I tell you that you spend more, you could take a serious. So, but then, if you have any difficulty about the premium acquisition, I know one or two people in this house who has done so, and you can actually reach out. Please, you can actually reach out to inquire about how they got the Dropbox premium account. And please, your Dropbox account must be in the official email. It must be in the official email of your firm, not private, please. Not private. It must be in the official email of the business, because it's holding the corporate data. And this is where the confusion lies. People think Programmers keeps data. In my office here, I don't have any data anywhere. I don't have any storage. I'm just like a virtual physical person somewhere. You understand? So, and everybody's just converging through digital infrastructure. So this is just the thing. And please, I really want us to share more inquiries and questions that we can ask ourselves. What has worked in one place? What has been an issue in one place? And I think that would have helped everybody in the overall.
No, I was still talking.
Okay, please go ahead, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, it was your comment that it was your comment that really made me to dive into that.
That trigger other issues.
Yeah, please go ahead, sir. Please go ahead. Apologies.
No, it's okay. We are on the same page. My concern concerning Kundila, as you know, because your foundation too, you can remember how Kundila started, how you came in, and how we decide to use you as our, internet provider. And currently we have challenges in the adopting the online trading by clients individually from their base, wherever they are. So I don't know whether my people have, made such requests before, and maybe we don't adopt it, or maybe we don't have the infrastructure to do it. So I don't know how you can help us so that can be done seemingly, so that, because sometimes we have clients from across the country, across the world, outside the country too. They find it difficult to trade online in our portal. So when you were telling us about how this thing can be done, I think it is time for us to adopt that system so that we may not lose our clients to other providers. So please, I'm just this personal appealing. If anything you can do for us, we will really appreciate it, and so that the management will now adopt it and allow it to fly. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Sunday. And I think this is within the purview of Mr. Sonny. I think Mr. Sonny, once again, are you there? Hello, Mr. Sonny, once again, are you there? Okay, but at any rate, Mr. Sonny actually will get across to us to confirm at what point is customer management, access management thing is, whether between himself or Mr. Muritala or whatever. But then, for me, I think generally what I know they've been doing is like doing okay. Yeah, Mr. Sani. Okay, but at any rate, we'll be able to relate with Sani in this regard, and the other man to confirm what you are saying now about activating that, because I know they trade internally and all that, but if they want to do external, of course, you also hear from the exchange that you need to get an approval to initiate that and all that. So we'll confirm that later on. Please, any other? Yeah, Madam Sharifat, I was looking out for you. I wanted to hear your opinion, your question, if you have one, and be particularly a lady IT. Yeah.
My network has been fluctuating.
Sorry about this.
So I've just been able to reconnect back.
Sorry about this.
Sorry about it. Hope there's going to be a recorded session.
Oh, sure. No, now this is it. There's a portal where we direct you, because all these sessions, all these sessions will be recorded on our mentorship platform. and we'll send you links to go there.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, but then that will be planned after the whole program. And sorry, if you look at this this platform contains all the upcoming programs would have been prepared, and these are the completed ones. And these are the completed ones. And you can actually go to see, let me see, instances were completed. Yeah, you can actually click on them for videos. All these videos and past events, we always record it on our mentorship platform. So even this will be documented in that place. And you will have access to all the videos. I would just feel I should just share that with you. Let me talk to Mr. Nee. Mr. Nee, sir. Mr. Nee, sir. Let me get your comments, sir. Mr. Nee.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Please, could you just give us a closing message? Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Well,
and thank you for the time. Thank you for the time, because so many.
Okay, I will say well done.
Many people in your capacity don't
I will
want
say
to
well
come
done.
back.
We have long been expecting this for a while now.
Yes.
And I believe you are putting much into it.
Yes.
So we pray and hope it will really serve us well, and then we won't have all those glitch. We will not have any glitch, and everything will be seamless.
By the grace of
so
God,
we are being hopeful, and then we expect the best from the package.
By the grace of
and
God.
at least this training is very essential.
Yes.
That's
And
why personally I
as you
try to
can
be involved in
see,
it to see how we can
in fact,
maximize and
please, the more
get
of
the
it that you
best
can
out of it.
attend, the more of it that you can attend, the better, sir. I mean, I'll just employ you. You can see what it is. I appreciate it,
right.
sir. Thank you so very much. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy for taking us this far. And thanks for the opportunity. And tomorrow we will continue more in the area of risk management and what they need to do, which will at least serve. Like I hear some places, they say there's no work. Compliance have a lot of work to do. They have a lot of things to official for. So, and it can also be system guided. So these are the areas why we need to give some attention to them too. Thank you so very much, and have a lovely day as you continue. I'm sorry for the time that we've taken, but please, I think going forward, we should be preparing that there will be some extra tips after what we have booked or scheduled originally. So thank you once again. Thank you so very much, everyone. Right.